got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. To throw, it's Baker. Got his man down the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
On the run, it's Overton. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Second down, going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back's got it on the screen. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the fourth down.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off play action on first down. Buying time to his right. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Denmark. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Using his legs, it's Overton. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Moves the pocket. It's Baker. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion. And right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done, Paul.
Yeah, this coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Trying to run, it's Hardy. Nowhere to go.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They give it back to him. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass. It's Baker. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Come the the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Flying down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 20th of the season.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Wide receiver going in motion. The fake and wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Plows through the defense. He just broke the century mark, 100 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And that puts him directly at 100 rushing for the day. He's shown you a little bit of everything, right? Shown you the speed, shown you the quickness, the ability to break tackles, and obviously some durability to now get up to 100 yards on the day.
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.